Hi, and welcome to the Balancing Act New York edition. I'm Montel Williams. We're bringing you community stories and introducing you to businesses and people who are making a difference. So let's see who's making a difference right here in your neighborhood.
On this episode of The Balancing Act, we'll take a tour of a private New York Catholic school for boys. See luxurious clothing designed for those who love color. Home health and home concierge care services. Plus lots more. Today on The Balancing Act.
Every child deserves the best education possible. Take a look at this.
Many times, a child's school is their safe haven, their home away from home, their sanctuary. The De La Salle School is proud to be that safe space where educators nurture each student's growth, spiritually, academically, socially, and physically.
The De La Salle School is a primary school for boys between grades 5 through 8, headquartered here in Freeport. And it is sponsored by the De La Salle Christian Brothers. It's not just an academic program, but it's also about formation, making young men gentlemen and valuable individuals in our society when they graduate. The school is not a tuition-based school. The model instead is benefactors supporting the school through sponsorships and generosity. About 90% of the school's expenses are covered by philanthropy, with about 10% generated by parents.
John Baptist de La Salle saw a need in the society of his day to provide education for the sons of the working class and those from the lower socioeconomic group. The De La Salle School in Freeport, New York, came into being because of the desire to provide an education for young men whose parents were looking for an alternative but did not find that in a way that they could afford it in the local circumstance. As a Catholic school, each student's relationship with God is important to us, and we encourage it to be important to him as well. How do we do that? Well, the teachers first and foremost serve as role models. St. John Baptist de La Salle himself said to the first group of teachers, what they need to do is be as guardian angels for the young men entrusted to their care. It's important in the current situation where we find ourselves that a young man who graduates from the De La Salle School, moves on to high school, and in many cases moves on to university, understands his place in the grander scheme of things and becomes a caring citizen of the world with respect, responsibility, leadership, and service as components of his identity.
This is a family environment, loving, caring, and a safe environment for the young men entrusted to our care. There are 4 pillars that are woven into the culture of our school: respect, responsibility, leadership, and service. Those 4 things make up a De La Salle gentleman.
We offer, of course, a rigorous curriculum with our reading and writing, math, science, social studies. But what also we put in there to make sure we're meeting the needs of our students is a great support system surrounding them in every way possible, so that we're always meeting our students where they are and helping them grow and achieve their best. Whenever I talk to someone about coming to the De La Salle School, it's like no school that they ever could imagine. When you first come in, you don't know what you're going to experience, but you are different when you leave. And you see what a difference where you have a loving, caring, nurturing environment, where you have people outside of the school who care and want what's best for these students. So it's not just us here in the building, it's all of those, our benefactors, our donors, all of these people who are wanting to make a difference in these children's lives. But you see that when you get to meet them.
The De La Salle School empowers students to achieve their full potential and contribute meaningfully to society.
So for the students here at the school, my main job is to help them become prepared for not only high school, but also the rest of their life. So I start working with especially 7th and 8th graders, working with them on high school placement and preparation. So I'll teach them about how to do these different tests, how to apply to these schools, and different skills like time management, organizational skills, how to advocate for yourself, how to communicate, how to be a leader, how to be a positive leader, how to work with others, and also just how to dream. So when you're going into high school, yes, it's important to think about your next step for high school, but thinking long-term after that as well. Once a family signs up their son to come here, they're here for 4 years of middle school, but our commitment to them is lifelong. So for myself, with the graduate support program, I work with them at the middle school level, the high school level, and then college and career, whatever comes after high school. We still stay connected with them, we still help them because we realize that we put so much love and time and care into the 4 years here. Why should that stop? So to know that it's all worth it and to see the incredible men that they become, it's phenomenal. It's just incredible.
I couldn't have asked for a better middle school experience at the Salle School. The school has a rigorous academic course load, but most importantly, the school taught me how to be a gentleman. As of right now, I just graduated law school, and I got my first exposure to the law here at the Salle School while I competed on the mock trial team. And now I am lucky enough to say that I am the coach of the mock trial team, and we've had a successful year so far and looking forward to the competition date.
I started in my 5th grade year and am now in my 8th grade, about to finish. And my growth has been very good. My academics have gone up by a lot, and I am now one of the top students at Lasalle. The best thing I would say that I love about the school is the support that everybody gives to you. You always have somebody in your corner. You always have somebody to look to when you need help.
The De La Salle School provides a critical component in these young men's lives, and it's making a difference in their families and in their future, and it's a program that's very near and dear to my heart. We've had a significant number of students attending prestigious colleges as well as community colleges. Our bigger goal is to make sure that these individuals become valuable members of our society and contributing members as well.
To learn more about the De La Salle School, visit the website at delasalleschool.org or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Time for a little self-beautification? Our next story has just what you need.
Active and busy lifestyles can dictate what women wear. However, high fashion for people on the go is attainable. It's important to look for comfortable fabrics and functional designs that accommodate movement and various activities without sacrificing style.
SKCreations LLC, Sharon A. Creations, was born out of my love for textiles and vibrant colors. I started the company not only as a way to be able to explore my creative passion, but also to provide others who wanted something that is unique and express their individuality. I've always worked alone, and it's really because I have a constant desire to create. So it's nice to be able to do it on my own because I have no limits. My clothes are designed primarily for people who are very much like me. We don't want to blend in. We want something that is very unique, that says who we are. You can find fashion from bargain basements to high-end fashion houses. But of course, not everyone is able to afford the high end. The nice thing about SK Creations is that I can offer something for those who are looking for something high end, but also those who want something that is not going to break the bank.
SKCreations LLC has design pieces that blend timeless elegance with contemporary trends and one-of-a-kind designs.
Fashion, design, and textiles are my passion because I think that the outer expression of who you are is very important. People see you before they know who you are. And I'm very passionate about having something that makes people not only look good, but feel good. My digital art can come about in many different ways. Oftentimes, my designs start with a sketch or a doodle of an abstract design. I am really, first and foremost, most interested in the fabric and what the design is going to look like on fabric. Once I have something in mind, I just just get on my computer and I come up with something that I really like. Then I'll decide what kind of item I'd like to see that pattern on. I customize everything from head to toe. I do reversible bucket hats. They're unisex. I design sneakers. I have activewear, luxury women's wear, and I'm actually wearing one of my outfits, and this is part of the Sharon Kaiser collection, and this is a New Dawn design. I also customize accessories. I do handbags, crossbody bags, as well as what I call hold-all carry bags. They are perfect for every day or for weekend trips. I also customize enamel lapel pins. I create designs specifically for the pins. They've been very popular, and I actually have several of those designs sold in the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C. My designs often appeal to both women and men. I had a customer who purchased a crossbody bag that featured my original designs, and it happened to have matching pouches as part of a set. And she loved it so much that she then asked if I could create a design that her husband might like. So I created this design. It's titled Salsa Jam. It's showing a jam session, which is something that her husband does on a regular basis. I designed the pouches in multiple sizes, and when she gave them to him, he immediately started putting all of his things in them.
By infusing each collection with positive messaging, SKCreations LLC aims to uplift and inspire the people who wear their clothing.
The themes of my designs all have a positive bent to them, and I think that when anyone wears them, that positive feeling surrounds them as well, and they're going to feel very good about them. So not only are they going to look good, but they're going to feel good. This is my piece design. I have printed it on a bomber jacket, which is unisex. The theme is something that we all strive for, especially considering all the strife in the world today. This infinity design comes in multiple colorways, but I have it printed onto activewear. And the thing about the theme of infinity is when you feel like you can do anything, it gives you confidence, and you just feel like the world is your oyster. So New Dawn 4 is actually just an expression of creativity and uniqueness and love. New Dawn really means that no matter what you're facing, if you focus on the positive, if you see beyond today, then you know a new dawn is coming. Clothing actually speaks for you. It's the first thing that anyone sees, whether they know anything about you or not. And I feel that even if you're someone who doesn't prefer to speak, your clothes can say it all for you. And I feel if you look good, people are going to feel good about interacting with you right off the bat.
I actually had attended a fashion show where Sharon was showing her creations on the runway, and I was so excited about what she had sent down the runway that I approached her. We started a conversation, and we are going into our third year of working together. Sharon's work is very much wearable art. The moment that it touches the model, it just takes on a new life and a new form. And the way that it flows, the dynamism of it is just such a joy to shoot. I really love the Sharon Kaiser collection. It just exudes such elegance. It was very fun to shoot, and it was such a joy to produce that. If you don't have a sense of joy, a sense of mirth with the clothes that you're wearing, then I don't think personally, someone who's worked in this industry, it's fashion. You have to bring something to the table, and I think Sharon does that very masterfully.
Stunning fabrics and original designs ensure that your wardrobe remains relevant and stylish over time.
My future plans for SK Creations include expanding my lines to include more unisex items or even items for men. While I have incorporated some unisex items in recent years, I still have a long way to go. SK Creations is special to me, and it is important to me that I am able to provide things regardless of where someone is, regardless of what someone does. They can wear something that I've designed and it will make them smile, which also makes me smile.
To learn more about SK Creations LLC, visit the website at skcreations.com or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Up next, another story not to be missed.
As our loved ones age, they deserve the best care possible. Gerling Healthcare of New York understands the importance of comfort, independence, and peace of mind for both seniors and their families.
A little history about Gerling Healthcare. It was founded by Betty and Bob Gerling in 1967. Jeffrey and I acquired Gerling Healthcare so that we can continue the legacy that the Gerlings built.
Aging in place is an important part of what we do here. They want to age at home. They want to live as long as they possibly can in their home setting.
Aging in place is extremely important. It allows patients who are frail or elderly or just need additional help to maintain their dignity and to be taken care of in the comfort of their own homes by the people that they choose and that they can see themselves being taken care of the best way possible.
Through their specialized approach, they are changing the way home health care is handled.
We provide the physical therapy, nursing, occupational therapy, speech therapy, social work, and in partnership with our sister companies, HCS and Direct Care, we provide the home health aid services as well. An individual would need these services in order to stay home and age in place. The nurses in the field treat the patients like family. Every patient is treated individually and receives an individualized care plan. The avenues patients can use to request our services are patients being discharged from the hospital. We receive referrals from case managers and social workers. We also receive services from nursing homes and community resources, dialysis centers, doctors' offices. Anyone who's declining in the community setting can request that the doctors send us their demographic information to initiate services.
When looking for a home care agency, you should look for an agency that's reliable, that you can have a real life person that you can speak to, that you have a direct contact, which is something that we pride ourselves on. When you call our line, you're gonna have a person answer that phone. If you need a resource, you're gonna get a direct number and somebody that can answer that phone call. At Gerling and Extended Healthcare, all of our nurses, physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, and medical social workers are all background checked, aside from having a rigorous interviewing process where we try to make sure that we hire the people that fit our culture the best.
From meal preparation to medication management, personal hygiene, and mobility assistance, you can rest easy knowing that your loved ones receive personalized attention from highly skilled and compassionate caregivers.
Some of the common services that I provide are medication teaching, medication pre-pour, wound care, work hand in hand with physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, and home health aides. We support patients and their families during their hardest times of their lives.
We are here in the office, always willing and able to provide support whenever the staff need us. Our agency is open 24/7, and our field staff, and that's all our clinicians are aware that they're able to reach us at any time. At the end of the day, we're all here on the same page that patient services, patient care is number one. The services we provide are for the patients in their home. Our goal is to make sure that they continue to be home. Our goal is to prevent rehospitalization. Our goal is to keep the caregivers happy, that they know their mother, their father, their family, their very close family is being taken care of by Gerling staff.
We believe that every senior deserves dignity, respect, and the freedom to live life to the fullest.
We've developed programs and initiatives in our home care in order to keep the patients at home. We also contract with infusion companies for patients that are requiring high-tech services at home. So that includes infusion of antibiotics post-discharge or in the community, and we can work in tandem with them to provide those services at home. As a home care, we require a physician's order in order to initiate the services. If a patient does not have a doctor in the community, we can offer them a visiting doctor practice as well. At Gerling and Extended Home Care, we treat our patients the same way that we would treat our own family.
To learn more about Gerling Healthcare of New York, visit the website at gerlingny.com or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Want to try something new in your community? Here's some inspiration.
Nestled in the heart of Rahway stands a beacon of artistic excellence, a place where imagination knows no boundaries and emotions come alive on stage and screen. Are you ready to experience the magic of the performing arts? Come join us as we visit the incredible Union County Performing Arts Center.
The mission of the Union County Performing Arts Center is to provide high-quality programming and entertainment. We want it to be educational, diverse, and exciting to watch. The UCPAC opened to a huge gala on October 16th, 1928. In 1985, it became the Union County Arts Center. In 2008, the County of Union purchased it. Since then, been the Union County Performing Arts Center. Rahway, New Jersey is a thriving arts community. It is ranked number 2 among small communities by USA Today, and the UCPAC is the anchor to the Rahway Arts Park District. The UCPAC believes strongly in the 3 C's, and that is community, connection, and collaboration. In these times, it's really important to help the community and bring people out and eliminate the loneliness that seems to be an epidemic. The arts feeds the soul, and we are feeding the community through the arts.
Art in the community, it really brings people together in a way that they normally wouldn't have been brought together before. Equity, diversity, and inclusion are very important. So we here at UCPAC want to make sure that we reach everyone. We have several different venues here at UCPAC. We have our main stage, seats 1,300 people. 1928 Vaudeville Theater is beautiful. We also have a more modern stage, our Hamilton, seats 200 people. And then we also have a lovely studio called the Fazioli Room. We here at UCPAC host so many different kinds of events. We have musical theater, we have stand-up comedy, we have classic rock, we have jazz, we have dance recitals, we have rentals. This is a very versatile space.
I manage our events calendar, so I am looking at the upcoming month to a year out from now. So in 1 month, we could have a local dance company, we could have a national classic rock show, we can have ballet, a sensory-friendly show. Every day, it's something different. One of our most recent sellout performances was Mandy Patinkin, which was very exciting. We also had Chaz Palminteri do his one-man show of A Bronx Tale, and our patrons adored that. Our mission with the Hamilton stage is actually to create opportunities for local artists.
The Union County Performing Arts Center is dedicated to inspiring and engaging the community by offering a wide variety of performances and events.
When we do shows, we see the citizens of this town come together. We also have some educational programming for children. We do a summer camp every year, hosted by Theatrical Artists Prep. We also have our sensory-friendly programming. We have internship programs for the college kids. They come in and they shadow all of our departments. The kids will come during school time hours and learn about what they're reading, and they get to experience the theater in live real time. When it comes to real-life issues being taught through art, we want to make sure that we have programming that relates to all walks of life. UCPAC's community involvement is very exciting. Any kind of necessity that a human being might need, we do a drive for it, and we do it every single quarter. There is a huge correlation between arts involvement and academic achievement. When you teach kids how to operate in the arts, not only are they learning teamwork, but they're learning math, they're learning geometry, they're learning physics, they are learning reading comprehension through the arts.
We have the biggest little Wurlitzer at the UCPAC. It is played during every silent film that we have at the theater, as well as we have a 35mm series. The performing arts is so important to every community, and we truly believe it's what's going to heal the world, is people participating in the arts, experiencing the arts. That's what keeps us all going.
To learn more about the Union County Performing Arts Center, visit the website at ucpac.org or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.